So you ever think you gonna get married?
I would get married, but I feel like it's fake.
What? Why?
It ain't real.
Why?
Cause not. You think marriage is real?
I'm gonna get married.
I mean, you can sign a piece of paper and you're gonna cheat. Don't do them. That's how I feel.
That's why you find a good man. Good man. He's a good man.
I think all cheat.
That's not true.
That's true.
Why you say that?
Because they do.
No,
And
I know men
shocked.
that be cheating too.
That's why I ain't got no hope for. I just be like, damn, you cheat? Oh, all these.
You can't put the stereotype on one man and then everybody cheat.
All the I know cheat.
The ones that you know, it's that you don't know.
Well, I ain't met one yet.
What is your thoughts on marriage in 2024 in the black community?
I was married to my kid's mother, so I didn't have children out of wedlock. I've been married twice, so I believe in marriage. Men and women don't even like each other today. So how can they marry each other? They don't even like each other.
Sometimes it had to been like you had to get married just to make it right by the family, by the daddy of the girl.
Well, that's a value system.
The values.
So if your mother wasn't married, then how can you value marriage? Your grandmother wasn't married. How can you value marriage? That comes from a value system. So I remember when I was speaking at college universities, homie. I've spoken to some of the most prestigious college universities in this country. And I used to always ask, hey, why did you come to college? Well, my dad is a such and such, such and such. So I noticed most white kids, fathers and uncles who were law enforcement and firefighters and military men, they too became this. I also noticed white kids in other cultures who parents went to college, they too went to college. I noticed people who come from married families, they too end up marrying. So it's our value system. How do we know to value marriage? And we've never seen it. Our mother don't value it. Our mother's been having boyfriends. Our mother's been shacking. Man, my mama just got married. But I ain't seen my mama have a boyfriend in and out the house over the last 40-something years. But we value marriage. Nah, my mom been a single, but she had a boyfriend, but them niggas ain't coming in and out the house. So we value marriage over here.
So I keep it like
But
that.
one day you're gonna want to get married. How old are you?
26.
You young. You gonna get married. By 30, I'm just gonna be like, Sexy is married. I'll be so happy for you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
You wanna have more kids though?
Yeah.
How many
I
more?
do.
You already got 2, right?
Yeah.
How many more you wanna have more?
A lot.
Like 10?
I have a lot of kids. I mean, I can do that now. You know what I'm saying? I can't, at least I ain't no bum just having kids.
You not?
You know?
But you have stability.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I want to have a whole little team of sexy juniors walking around.
Yeah.
Sexy mamas.
Just need one more and I'm there.
I said I want some more kids. So I want a lot of kids. I don't care.
And you shouldn't. We gotta be fruitful and multiply.
We some queens.
Because a cat is good.
That's what the men be saying. The men be like, I ain't getting married, but I just want to have a couple little yas around here. Like, men like you scare me.
Oh, why?
I want marriage. Like, I want stability. I want to be able
You
to,
said men
like, I got
like
my
you.
own, but I still want to, like, have a happy home. A mom and dad home with the kids.
I do too, but it's
family.
Like, I tried that. I've been there, done it.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger modern women and struggle rapper fans alike. And of course, Big Sexy once again falls right in the targets of our commentary. Yes, sir, she's ready to have some more children. No marriage, though. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. When I was in school, I realized one important thing, you polite savages. Every problem that is presented has to have a starting point to solve the problem. What do I mean? I mean that every problem, no matter how macro, you must start micro to solve this issue. So we have to say in this country we have a problem with single mother parenthood. This problem is exacerbated in our community. However, all communities are now following suit. Because the urban culture has always been the canary in the coal mine, or as Malcolm X says, and quite poignantly, when America has a cold, Black America has a flu. So why do I bring this up? I bring this up because when we see stars, people who young children look up to, let us not forget that these children were screaming Ski-Yee just a year ago in grade school. When we have these folks putting it out there that yes, they are willing and ready to have another baby, of course, out of wedlock, no husband in tow, because these people feel like they don't need anyone. But why is that? Where did this start, and how can we solve the problem? Well, let's really break it down to a simple solution. You see, a lot of these ladies think that people are not qualified to be a husband, but they are qualified to birth a child with. This backwards thinking has led us down a path of no return in a lot of cases. But of course, we are not all the way off the cliff yet. What am I saying? I'm saying that we have to reverse course immediately and shame these folks who say such ridiculous things on a public platform. And of course, all ladies say exactly the same thing. This is not all women. Some of us would love to be married and find the right guy. But of course, it's self-sabotage when you elevate your standards to such a high plane that you know no one can qualify. Because, oh, what an entangled web we weave. Always trying to obtain, but no attempt to achieve. And this instant gratification of getting exactly what we want when we want has led us down to thinking that we can do anything without actually taking the proper steps, putting the horse before the cart, ass backwards, the way that we are thinking, and it has to stop. And the children follow right along. Sexy Red is almost like the Pied Piper. Whatever she wants to do. I mean, that booty hole brown lipstick sold out and everybody was shocked. So we can't be shocked when her words hold weight. Because we all know that half of the parents out there really aren't parents. They're cosplaying as parents, but really trying to be a child's friend to live their childhood because they want to be side by side in a club with their daughters in about 10 years. Yuck. And the result is almost always the same when these single mothers go about it all alone without any help. And there's no community involvement or family involvement, an elder in a family, an elder man, a grandfather, or an uncle, or someone to help this child, especially if it's a man-child, mature and matriculate into manhood.
I'm just saying, there is a certain level of loyalty you have to give your mother, your father. And when it comes to stepkids, that's the hardest in the world because they're not yours. And it's very difficult, even though this is not said often. But it needs to be said. It's very difficult to be patient with a disrespectful stepchild. There is a separation that people don't like to talk about, even though the separation can bond into something beautiful. A lot of times it doesn't. So when a stepchild is talking crazy, you really don't have the patience, and in some cases, the love to tolerate them. It's just, it's not popular to say. Stepkids, as I say on stage, stepkids are the people who live with you and your woman. And unfortunately, if they are disrespectful, they must be dealt with as disrespectful human beings and not disrespectful kids. Your disrespectful biological child, you can work with him, but stepkids have to go to the foster home.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
You're not my child. I take care of your mama. Your mama didn't do well in life. I'm here now. I'm taking care of things. If you're disrespecting me, you're going to the foster home with the kids like you, and you guys can form a bond and open a food truck or something like that. But I'm not finna tolerate disrespectful stepkids. Get the hell away from me. This message has been brought to you by stepdads who've been all over America.
You see, what happens is that when this young man gets about 15 or 16 years old, he starts bucking up to his mother, and his mother can't physically handle him anymore, and there's no authority in the house. Now it's his authority. Sometimes this happens even younger. And what are the results? Well, get out of my house. There's no man to run to, so get out of my house, because this is my house. I make the rules here. And so now you have a young child being put out on the streets, ill prepared for the world ahead of him. And this is the cycle that continues. So you have these women who are upset at the quality of men that are available, making poor men putting them out into the community when they're not suitable and ready, and the only thing they can do is blame men for not being men. But ma'am, let me tell you this one and simple fact that is 100% for certain. You are responsible almost entirely to the tune of 68% in the last 45 years of raising the men that you proclaim that you hate.
Cause I be like, man, these. But then when I be outside, I be looking for the. So it's like, make your mind up. Is it them or is it suck a ball head? You want to be with them? No.
I heard a suck a ball, and that's all I heard. You know,
is it? I'm finna be a sucker ball and go get.
Oh, you gonna be a
I'm gonna be
sucker
the sucker ball head, or is it these?
Oh, I thought it was like, is it these or I'm sucking balls? No. Okay.
Yeah, but just for the right person. I don't just pop it just to pop it.
Period.
I'm not easy, baby. It's sexy.
You gotta work for it.
What a ball is that?
Period.
I ain't mess with no more.
Scrubs.
You know what? Yeah, scrubs. I ain't gonna say what they really is, bums. I'm not mess with no more bums. I ain't playing. Where's your house? Where's your car? I'm not buying us nothing to eat today. I just bought us something to eat. It's your turn. It was my turn the last 5 times.
Oh.
You gonna run across your knight in shining armor. And he gonna take you and lift you off your feet, and you're gonna just be so
Well, see, I be talking to I talk to somebody like that.
Oh. Would you marry this man?
No, because we cheaters.
If he was to show you, like, I ain't finna cheat on you.
I wouldn't believe it. We can get married, we can have a ceremony, we can sign up for that day, but guess what?
You finna
It's
cheat.
just a ceremony.
I'm sure my son and my daughter will get married because I married their mother, and they've seen me marry after their mother. It is my sincere belief that if 2 people aren't married, then God can't bless y'all together.
Oh man, come on.
He can bless y'all individually. He can bless you separately. He can bless her separately. But to bless the union, he can't. It's not of God. So y'all living. So you and this person loving, so y'all loving each other at a fault that causes y'all to have I'm gonna say bad luck. I ain't gonna say it's the cause, because there's nothing that y'all can be blessed with as one.
Some people get married for business though, like business reasons.
Well,
like,
no matter your reason, there's still a covenant.
it's still a covenant, yeah.
No matter your reasons, good or bad, for getting married, you get blessed for the covenant. It's a blessing to come with that, homie.
You still gonna probably cheat?
You just gotta believe and have hope and have faith. Faith. It's good men out here.
I don't have faith. You talking about you telling me?
It's good men.
Have you
out
ever
here.
been cheated on?
Never.
How you know? How you know?
I haven't been in that many relationships either, so.
Yeah. Freak though. I used to be thinking like that.
And this is the reason, absolute reason why Sexyy Red going on this podcast and proclaiming that she absolutely wants to have a child and doesn't need a man there to help her, and she could do it by herself. The absolute reason why, even though if she has an outlier and her children come out okay, God bless them, we're all pulling for the youth, why it's dangerous. And you can't make that make sense. You're voluntarily putting your child in the worst possible position because your selfishness and narcissistic hubris. Because only a fool goes down a road that you know is not successful over and over again, thinking that they're going to be different. The definition of insanity. You dig?
Do you believe that like you need an actual priest or something to bless the marriage, or?
Yeah, you gotta have an ordained minister, homie.
So,
preferably someone you respect.
Elvis Presley in Las Vegas can't bless a union?
It's an ordained minister.
Yeah, no, you gotta be ordained. Yeah, no.
As long as you're ordained, homie. You can't amend what was already put in place. And that's what's happening with this new group of humans, homie. They trying to undo what done worked before, only for the things that they do for them not to work today. The new shit in the day, homie. All this new shit ain't working, homie.
That's real.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, and this more so hits closer to home. Your brother, and shout out K White.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness